So you're thinking about moving to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and maybe you're from the Los Angeles, California area. Well, my name is Adela Philipson, and I was born and raised in California, and I made the move in 2019 to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. In this video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 reasons why I made the move. Let's get into it right now. Now, don't get me wrong, California is a beautiful state. You have the mountains, the beaches. Los Angeles is very exciting, and so is San Francisco. You have Yosemite National Park, and if you want to see a celebrity, all you have to do is go to the Ivy on Robertson Boulevard where the paparazzi are, or go to Westwood on Thursdays where they do all the movie premieres. But I want to show you the difference between Fort Lauderdale and Los Angeles so you can see why I made the move and you just might too. The first reason, affordability. According to Salary.com, the cost of living in Los Angeles is 26% more expensive than Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And if you're looking to purchase a home in Los Angeles, 3-bedroom, 2-bath in a really good area for about 2,000 square feet, you would be closer at $2 million. Whereas in Fort Lauderdale, same specs, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, good area, 2,000 square feet, it would be about half that price, roughly at about $1 million. Reason number 2, taxes. Now this one is a huge one, especially if you're a married couple and let's pretend you're each making $50,000 at work. That's already a combined 6 figures. In California, not only are you paying federal, but you're also paying state income tax and also city tax. So for example, we were paying 53% tax in total to Uncle Sam. Now that we've actually made the move to Florida, we can finally keep more in our pocket. The third reason, and I believe this is one of my top reasons why we moved here, is the weather. I love the sun. Here in Fort Lauderdale, you're really on vacation all year round, even in the winter time, which only gets cold for about 2 weeks. Other than that, it's in the mid 70s, generally in the 80s, and the highest is 91 during the summertime. What's different is that the humidity picks up, but realistically, I love going to the ocean and jumping in my pool in the summertime. It's like bath water. That's perfect for me. But in California, it is sunny, it's just colder, and don't forget, they still get April showers, May gray, June gloom, and then finally the sun comes out and warms up in July. The fourth reason, and this is a little bit more leaning towards my husband and his hobby, which is golf. If you live in the Los Angeles area, it's very difficult and very expensive to belong to a private golf club, whether it's Los Angeles Country Club or Riviera Country Club, which are beautiful. But for example, Los Angeles Country Club, you have to be invited and you do need 5 people to vouch for you, which can be a little bit more difficult. So even if you have the money, it's not that easy to get into. Now, when we moved to Fort Lauderdale, there's so many golf courses everywhere, and it's not that expensive to get into. So that was one of the big reasons, because of course, in this family, we love golf. Fifth reason, people are so nice here. I love it. It's kind of a culture shock. No offense to anybody who still lives in Los Angeles, but it was just kind of like we're in a bubble, we're working, we're hustling. We don't really have time. It's go, 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 kind of like Manhattan. But being here in Fort Lauderdale, one time I remember my husband and I were carrying these heavy boxes to the USPS store, and a gentleman coming out of the store, we were like 20 feet away, held the door open for us, and it was such a culture shock. I even had to verify. I asked him, I was like, did you actually hold the door open for us? Or, because my Los Angeles thinking was, are you about to rob us? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, pickpocket me? But no, he was holding the door. That was so sweet. And then when I go to the grocery store, people will actually move their shopping carts out of the way to make room for me, and they'll say sorry, they'll apologize, they're maybe overreaching by you, and they'll say, excuse me. It's just so refreshing, and I absolutely love it. Now, I have to say, I have mentioned this to people who live in other cities, whether it's in Miami-Dade County or in Palm Beach County, and they'll say, no, that's actually very typical of people who live in Broward County, and more than anything in Fort Lauderdale. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they've been telling me. So I really love living in Fort Lauderdale. As much as I love Fort Lauderdale, Florida, California will always have a special place in my heart. Now, we do travel back and forth to visit our family because my entire family is still over there, but it is a great reason for them to fly to Florida and visit us here in Fort Fort Lauderdale to vacation and spend some quality time with us. Now, if you're still trying to decide if Fort Lauderdale or maybe one of the surrounding areas, cities, whether it's Davie, Coral Springs, Dania Beach, Hollywood, Pompano Beach, might be a better fit, I do have a playlist right here for you where you can check out all the towns that I cover. And if you don't want to miss out on anything else, make sure to subscribe. See you later, alligator.